Okay, I'm going to record these two questions together. So depending on whether I am showing you your correction for question 6 or for question 7, you can scroll on to wherever that answer is. So here we have a question, in question 6, how many electrons does it take to have 4 coulombs of charge? Well, we're given the charge is equal to 4 coulombs. Okay, and when we calculate the charge, how do we calculate the charge? We look at the number of electrons divided by the number of electrons per coulomb, which is 6.25 multiplied by 10 to the power of 18, and that's electrons per coulomb. So we can just transpose this formula and we can calculate the number of electrons is equal to, we have 4 times the number of electrons per coulomb, which is 6.25 multiplied by 10 to the power of 18. And when you plug those values into your calculator, you get 2.5 multiplied by 10 to the power of 19, and that's electrons. Because we were asked how many electrons does it take. So there's your answer for that question. Now for question 7, it's a color code resistance. You're given a value, 402 ohms plus or minus 1%, and you have to determine the 5-band color code for a resistor that has that resistance. So we look at our numbers associated in our resistance. So I'll just draw them out like that. So yellow represents the number 4, so that would be yellow. 0 is represented by the color black, and 2 is represented by the color red. So the first 3 colors represent the total, 402, so that would be yellow, black, red. Now we have the next color will be the multiplier, and what do we have to multiply 402 by to get 402? Well, we multiply it by nothing, so it's 0. So that would be black. And then the last color code in our 5-color code represents the tolerance. So plus or minus 1 is represented by the color brown. So just to recap, that's yellow represents 4, black represents 0, 2 represents red, black represents by 10 to the power of 0, so that's the black, so that's 1, and brown is the plus or minus 1%.